Hello YouTube, I'm going to make today a video for you on how to download and use the TeamSpeak 3 client. So for those of you who don't know what TeamSpeak is, I'll give you a brief summary. It's a voice chatting server type thing. You download the server and then you and all your friends can connect to the server through the IP. One of you will have to download a server and run the server though, unless you want to pay for a server. So to start off, go to teamspeak.com. Then on the top you'll see a tab that says Downloads. Then go to TeamSpeak 3. It'll bring you to a download page with a bunch of different choices. First off, you want a client, and then you have to choose what system you're on, if you're on Linux, Mac, or Windows. For me, I'm on Windows, and I'm on a 64-bit computer, so I will download that. It'll bring you to this. You simply put I agree and submit. You can take the survey if you want, but I'm not going to take it. And then your download will start in a few seconds. So you just wait for your download to start, and the download has started. So I will give you a few reasons why I prefer TeamSpeak over like Skype. TeamSpeak will run a lot better lag-wise because Skype can sometimes lag your computer and internet. Skype also, people sometimes will, when you get a call and then you answer a call and you're in a group call, whenever someone answers the call, everyone in a game is going to be interrupted and it's inconvenient for gaming. Also, I don't always like showing video. I mean, you don't have to, but people always prefer you to do it. So TeamSpeak has finished downloading. Just click, once this comes up, click Next. Then if you want to read that, read it. I agree. Install, choose whatever you want there. Next. And you basically can just next and install your way through it. After it's done, we'll say completed. And you now have TeamSpeak 3 client. It'll look a little like this icon. So you can go ahead and double click that and open it. So when you open it, you'll get something like this, and you'll probably get something that has a bunch of servers. You can go ahead and exit out of it just so you have this. You'll want to start by going to Settings and then Setup Wizard. This will take you through how to do your Setup Wizard. First, you want to choose your nickname. So for me, I'll do Big R4232 because that's my in-game name in all of my games. Next, you want to choose Voice Activation or Push to Talk. Some servers require you to do push to talk because of background noise, but in mine I do voice activation, and that's what I'll be showing you because it is the more difficult thing to do. Next, this is if you do voice activation especially. It'll have this little graph thing, and then in the middle there's a line that you can move back and forth, a marker. So what you want to do is you want to begin test, and then green line will start popping up while you're talking. You want to put this green line as close to the edge of this line right here. You want to put it as close to the edge of the green line as possible, because but not too far, because if it's too far, then they won't be able to hear you. But if it's too far to the right, they won't be able to hear you. But if it's too far to the left, then you will be echoing a lot, and they can hear anything that's happening pretty much in your house. So I'm going to start by beginning test. Hello. 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 Green line's over here. Hello. 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 So as you see, I got it pretty good. I'll probably have to go back over it. It takes some work. It's sometimes you don't always get on your first time. After that, click Next. If you want to set these hotkeys, you can, or if not, Next. Choose between a female and a male speaker. Next. Enable overlay. This will enable a overlay that shows anyone who's in your server. It only works in game. It won't work in games such as Minecraft that use Java, but it'll work in most games that use DirectX or stuff such as that. So I'll go ahead and enable it. Next. Then it says all done. I uncheck rent your own TeamSpeak server because I don't need one, and it's kind of a waste. Then open public server list. You can do that if you want. I'm going to uncheck all of these though. So I'm back on this page. To start off, I'm going to click connections and then connect. It'll be blank to start it off. So on the server address, you type in the external IP of the server you want to connect to. I will be blocking this just so not everyone can connect to my TeamSpeak. On the nickname, type in whatever you want your nickname to be on that server. And in the server password, type in the server password, and if there's no password, leave it blank. Oh shoot, put the server password in wrong. Then click enter, and it connects.
Microphone muted.
I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so that person doesn't talk to me. So to start off, you can set yourself as away if you're away. As you see, I have myself muted and my headphones are muted. My mic and headphones are. Next, you'll have subscribe mode. I'll go over this in a later video. And then you have your contacts. That can be a later video too. But right under the main thing, it'll show the channel you're in. It'll say TeamSpeak server. You can name that that's the name of the server. Then the channel you're in. And if you slide yourself down, you can usually join other channels unless you don't have permission to. There won't always be other channels besides the first one, but there sometimes will be. When you talk, your thing will light up as blue. I'll unmute myself for a second.
Sound resumed. Microphone activated.
As you can see, when I talk, the thing turns blue, so it is working. I set myself as away.
See you soon.
And then in the bottom you'll have a chat. You can type whatever you want in here. Each channel has its own individual chat though. So make sure when you're talking to your friend, type in the right one. There's smiley faces off to the side if you really want to do that. When you click on anyone's name, it'll give you some information on them. I have a little more just because I'm an admin on this server. So on the top, what you might want to do when you get into your server, you want to add the server to bookmarks and then put whatever you want the name to be, the label, and then that. Fill in the rest of the information. Only thing you need to change in that is the label. And then click save. I click discard, but that's it. And then another way to connect to a server is to go to server list, and you can just start searching for servers in there. There are some big servers around, so just look through. Sometimes you and your friend can connect to one that doesn't have anyone in it. And that's about all for the video today. I will be creating other videos more on the client, TeamSpeak client, and on how to make server stuff and editing server stuff. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.